Sam's is a landmark here in Gormley, and with decades in the restaurant business, this diner has become a favorite for many local residents who want a home quality cooked meal in a comfortable setting. In fact, one customer tells me, "You're not from the area if you don't know famous Sam's." It also happens to be the favorite go-to spot for one of York Region's finest, social activist and founder of Free the Children, Craig Kielburger. The restaurant itself was originally owned by a man named Sam. When Bill Kostoff's father reopened the restaurant 15 years ago, they decided to give the original owner a tribute and name it after him. As soon as I walked in here, I thought, I'm in an old-fashioned movie and this feels so cool. Is that the type of atmosphere you're going for?
It is, yeah. It's basically it's a casual, quick service style restaurant. So you order from the till, but you get your food very quickly, and so that's why the quick service is in there. But our meals are anything but quick service. We have all kinds of nicely prepared meals, dinners, full breakfasts, full lunches, sandwiches right across the board. So it's quite a diverse menu. Nothing fancy, but yet all comfort foods.
And it's that type of comfort food that has the community coming back for more.
I've become a famous Sam's since I was a kid. There was a bit of a tradition when our parents, or when our mom was away and wouldn't be cooking, the rest of the family pretty much came here. Dad, my brother Mark, myself. It's been in the neighborhood forever, 43 years. It's family run. It's a diner. It's fun. It's family oriented. It's the type of place that you can meet a farmer down the street, a truck driver, a family with kids. It's part of the neighborhood. Our family almost always would do roast beef, or if we came on Sundays, pretty much roast beef. We do breakfast here a lot. They do awesome omelets, more food than anyone can finish. My father will come and order the liver. Never quite embarked as that adventurous, but it's a lot of what I do now is traveling around the world. So now being able to come home here and to get a nice home-cooked meal, really appreciate that.
Some of our specialties are a souvlaki dinner for sure. A hot beef dinner is a specialty. Our home burger is very, very famous. Our breakfast is huge, and our soups are just next to none.
I spend a lot of my time in countries from Sierra Leone to Sri Lanka, from China to Ethiopia, and when you come back from parts of the world, there's certain things that you can't find when you're overseas. And to be honest, one of the biggest things you can't find is anything ice cream or really milk products related. It's a small but random fact when you're in developing countries. So one thing I always love when you come back here is to order ice cream, and especially here the milkshakes, because they're actually made from real milk. So it's just, it reminds me of home, reminds me of childhood, reminds me of where I came from.
We like to hire people with lots of experience because of the style of restaurant it is. So we basically have old-timers that have been in the restaurant business for 50 and 60 years. Some of them are even retired that are still working. And if you can come in, you'd see them performing at their best.
Thank you. There aren't a lot of places where people come in and they know your name, or where you can know that, when I sat in that booth, I used to scribble on it, and I'm sure they had to erase my, crayon markers. It's part of the community. It's part of who we are growing up. And I think those family-run businesses, we need to support them. We need to celebrate them, because that's what York Region is. It's a collection of families.
The best restaurant in the north, from Stills right up to North Bay.
So we're going to be making a world famous Sam's home burger with Craig, and I don't think it's one of his favorites, but I think it will be after all this.
I've grown up on this stuff. Absolutely.
Okay, so you take that and you put it right on the put it on there on the char broiler. That's it. So we'll take a bun, split her up, and put it on the grill and toast it. That's perfect. famous Sam's fries. Put them down. Don't splash. You pick that up and put it right here. Hang on, sorry. Oops. There we go. Give them a little shake. Famous Sam style.
Woo! Craig, you were not lying about these milkshakes. I haven't had a milkshake this good in about 10 years.
They're good, eh?
I feel like I'm a kid again, absolutely. Now, tell me a little bit about what Free the Children is working on over the next few months.
Well, we just celebrated the construction of our 500th school in a developing country. Kids from York region who have fundraised to build it. So I'm heading off to Asia to visit our schools in India and then next to Kenya.
Well, congratulations. We wish you the best of luck. Thanks for representing York region very well.
Proud to.
If you'd like to come by Craig's favorite restaurant, it's Famous Sam's at Woodbine and Stouffville Road in Gormley.